Hey there, so I wanted to show you this Dreo humidifier. I bought this 2 years ago. I've had it for at least 2 years, and I love it. I've actually bought a second one now since getting this first one. So let me walk you through some of the best features and why I've bought it multiple times. So for one thing, it's really easy to clean. So it comes apart really easily. I'm gonna show you all the different pieces. I say that, no, it's stuck. So this pulls off, and then you've got the bottom here. Even with this much stuff in here, it's still really easy to get in here and clean. Here's the thing too, I have really hard water. I almost never have distilled water on hand. I actually happen to have some today, but generally I'm just filling this up with tap water, and our water has a ton of sediment. And so that being said, this has not gotten clogged. It's recommended that you use distilled water, but like I said, I don't realistically always have that. And so even with all of the sediment buildup, it's still really easy to wipe it out. Even this little float thing here just pops out so that you can clean it. And then everything is really easy to put back into place. The other thing that this has is it does have an essential oil diffuser back here. As you can see, it still has the plastic on it. I don't use it, but if you wanted to, you could drop them into the little tray here if you wanted to diffuse oil as well. So bottom, then we've got the main piece here that just sets down, and then the top. And one of the things I love about the top here is that this is adjustable, so you can direct which way the vapor is sort of blowing. This has been really helpful when we've been sick. Usually I just have it sort of pointing up, but times that me or my kids have been sick, I kind of blow it at our face while we're sleeping. So it is adjustable there. And then the one thing I will say about the top is you do want to be careful because you want to make sure that it's kind of snapped down into place tightly. If you don't, and I've made this mistake before, if it's a little bit ajar, it can leak water. It sort of condenses on the lid and then runs down. And you obviously don't want that, but as long as you get the lid tight on the top here, it's been totally fine. So let's fill it up and take a look. What's nice about this is that it has 3 different settings for the, I almost said the temperature, but the speed that the water comes out. It also holds quite a bit. So even at the maximum, here, I'll just put some in just to show you, but you can go, the max line is up here. So it does hold quite a bit of water. When this is full, even on the highest setting, there is still water coming out of it when I turn it on at night before bed and then the next morning. So it does last for quite a bit of time. And then if I have it on the lowest setting, I can probably get like 24 hours out of it. And then the medium setting is somewhere in between that. So like I said, we do want to make sure that the lid is on tight, and it's easy enough. You just kind of have to, like I said, make sure it's where you want it. Super easy to use. Let's turn it on. I mean, it's sending it out immediately. Like I didn't even have time to move my hand up before it's already sending out vapor. So that's the other thing I like about this, is it's super, super fast. And then I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it does adjust kind of which way it's going. So let's just put it up for right now. This is full speed. And then you can, just with the touch of a button here, control the speed here. It also has a night light feature, which is pretty cool. Let me actually turn this light off for you. Kind of see the night feature, and this has a couple of different brightness settings. And then there's also a nighttime feature here. If we put it on the night mode there, it turns everything off. And then this is what I love, is that after a couple of seconds, even these little ambient lights turn off. I'm super sensitive at night to lights, and I really don't like anything. I like to sleep in pure darkness, and so this has been amazing because it lets me do that. And few humidifiers that I have tried actually turn completely off, and so this is still running, but there's no lights. So overall, value for money. Like I said, I've had it for 2 years. This thing has held up really well. It's super easy to clean. It works really great. It lasts for a long time, and you can go into complete blackout darkness. So for all of those reasons, if you're in the market for a humidifier, this is a great option to check out.